This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Moore to the air. Under fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And I'm really impressed with the start by this defense. Like getting to the quarterback early and often. First drive, already had 2 sacks. That's a good sign for this defense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Snagged in the middle, it's Hawkins. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A 3rd down stop. Now to see what they do on 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Never a doubt. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun, running back on the move. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. The sure hands, it's Perry. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
He's got him in the flat. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. FIU pushing tempo. He wants to throw it again. Get it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Hunt is on its way. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Couldn't find any way to... The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Gives it on the option. Finding open areas. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Moore will throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. FIU will line up to punt. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. And guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Makes the grab. It's Hawkins. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. FIU will line up to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Touchdown Cougar! Stealing a score on special teams. The Florida International offense is back on the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Powers through the defender. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. FIU will line up to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of damage. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a scoop. Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and the give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. FIU pushing tempo.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there's been...
Turning it on!
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Moore to the air. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
Got it in the middle, it's Hawkins. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. FIU will line up to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he'll work his way. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Burke. They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Moore will throw. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. FIU will line up to punt. And the coverage team gets the return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. And that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Connection to the right. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Kick is in the air. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. The Florida International offense is back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man. It's Perry. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Rides the back and leaves it. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he's brought down after a nice game. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Oh, it's a reverse. defense just going after him. They stop him for a loss of 6. The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling the quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Nestled just in. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
The give on the inside. Breaks into the open. He has the first and still on his feet. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Here's the handoff. Open space at the 25. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Panthers. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and not his best work. He takes it at the 45. And there he goes. Well, they finally... Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Moore to the air. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the second half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball away. I love that decision by the QB.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. FIU will line up to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the return man reaches the end of the... The Florida International offense is back on the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Big fella moving. Touchdown! This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Moore will throw. Pulls it in. It's Stone. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
Really nice execution by this offense. This is the time, right? Late in the football game, got to get a few first downs to preserve this lead, to get out of here with the W. They trust their quarterback. They protect him. They get the first down.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Situation like this late in the game, and the offense might be content just to barge right into the middle of that crowded run D. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A low line drive and short kick. Returns like that are why you don't. Have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an... to get some points, start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Lets it go to the end zone. Fires into traffic. Intercepted.
And what a play by the defense, right? You've got the lead, but your backs are up against the wall down in your own red zone. Someone's got to be able to step up and make a play. And he delivers in the end zone, getting the INT, preserving his team's lead here late.
You know,